Welcome to the Discord Madness Board installation tutorial. So, in this guide I will go through with you how to install and run this application on your computer, and I'll also show off at the end what you can do using it. So, to begin we need to download the latest release of the soundboard. So we'll just go here, download the zip file, open that up, and go in here and place this folder wherever you want to run your Discord soundboard from. So we'll just put it on the desktop, we'll open here. We have the sounds folder, your Python script, and the JSON file for the data. So next we have to create the bot. So we'll go to the Discord developer portal. You can also search for this online. First time you go here, you'll have to log in, and then you'll have to accept some developer TNCs. So we'll create a new application. We can name this bot tutorial and accept that. So here we have our new application. You can set a picture for your bot if you prefer. I'll put this great picture of John Cena. And then we'll go to the bot tab. So in here we have the privileged gateway intents. We will have to enable these so that the bot is able to write messages, remove messages, and speak in the channel, and so on. Then we'll go up here to the bot token and we'll press reset token. This is the unique ID for your bot. We'll need to save this down because we're going to need it later for the JSON file. So just copy this and place it somewhere safe. If you lose this code, you can reset the token again and it will work just fine. So don't worry about it. Then we'll go back here to the installation guide. We'll copy this link, open a new tab. Don't go to this just yet. We'll go back to the bot, go on the general information, check for the application ID. We'll copy this and we'll put it in here. Make sure you remove the brackets and the client ID. Place the ID in there and then we'll go. Now it's trying to add the bot to your server. So you can select your server here. If your server doesn't show up, it means that you don't have the authority to add a bot to the server. So just make sure that's working fine. So we'll add it here to this testing server. Continue. And there we go. So now if we open the Discord here, here we go. Here's the new bot we just made. Okay. Now we go back. We will take this token that I saved from earlier. And now we have to work on the bot data. So we'll go to the folder where we dropped off all the files. We'll open this JSON file. You should be able to open this using any notepad or similar. I'll open it in Notepad++ here. So here we go. Here we got some things that we need to put in to make it work on our server. The first thing we need to do is the Discord token. That's the token you just got from the bot page here. This one. So we'll put that here. Make sure you don't remove the brackets or the comma. A sound files path. So now we have to go to the folder. You can go in here, properties. And this is the location of the sounds folder. So we need to copy this. Go here. Put it in there. And then we also want to change all these backslashes to forward slashes. Nice. And then we also need to add /sounds. Else it will look in here for the sound files and won't find any. Right. So then we have the server ID. And you can find this by opening Discord. You can right click the server and go server ID right here. If you cannot find your server ID right here, you'll have to go into user settings. Under app settings, we have advanced. You need to enable developer mode. This will allow you to get the ID. So we copy this, go back here, and put the ID here. No brackets on this one. Okay. You can also mess around with these settings if you prefer, but I'll just leave them as default for now. Save this, close it down. Alright, next up we have the dependencies. So first of all we need FFmpeg, so we'll go to this link right here, get the latest GPL release for your system. So I'm using Windows, I'll get this one. Once that's finished downloading, we'll open it up. Open the Discord Madness board folder, go in here, and grab the bin folder, and just drag it in there. So now that we have the FFmpeg files, we will open run using Windows key R, and we'll go to sysdm.cpl. This will open the Advanced System Properties window. We'll go to Advanced here and Environment Variables. So in here, we will have a look at the user variables. We'll click on Path and click Edit. Now we go back to the Discord Madness board. We will go into Properties of bin, and we will copy this path right here. Go back here, go to New, and then we copy that, or paste that in there. And then we just press OK. And OK. And close that. Alright, that's FFmpeg dealt with. So next we have Python. So I've only tested this with version 3.11, but it should also work with 3.10. But if you have an older version, then you might need to upgrade. So we'll go to the website and we'll download Python right here. Save that, run it. Now I already have it installed, but you'll have the install button here, and then you'll have another tick box right here that says add Python to path. You want to make sure you check that. Else you'll have to go back to the environment variables again and also add the Python installation path to there. So you install Python, it should work just fine. And that should be it for Python. So next we have the Python libraries. So we'll open Windows PowerShell or equivalent for your system. So we search for PowerShell. We will right click this and run as administrator. And yes. So now we have to type pip install Discord. And this should run in Python, because pip is a Python installation program. So it will install the libraries that you need to run this on your system. We'll also install mutagen, which is already installed on my computer, and we'll install pinacl, which I also already have. Right. So now, if we go back to the folder and you run this Python script, it should log in and it should also tell you all the sound files that you have in your sounds folder. If it looks like this, then you're probably good to go. So we'll open the Discord here, we'll go to the channel and we'll type a command. Random, for example. What joins? And that's very loud. Okay, great. So, if this works properly, then you're good to go. If this closed on startup, then you might have an issue with FFmpeg or something like that. You can try restarting your computer. Make sure FFmpeg is added to path properly, and yeah, just write on the GitHub if there's any issues. Another thing you can do if the bot is not working properly is you can open the Python file in a code editor, such as Visual Studio Code, and you can run it using the debug feature, and that will show you where the problem lies. For example, if FFmpeg is missing, or if there's something wrong with Python, or what the issue could be. So just try that out if it's not working. So you just run the code here instead, run and debug, and you'll have to accept or download the Python module, run and debug it, and then you'll see the issue, and you can go from there. Yeah, it's working fine here though. So let's have a look at what we can do with this bot. The first that I just showed you is the random. It just takes one of these random clips that are in the sounds folder and just plays that. So here are the sound files. I would recommend that you get your own sound files. I've just added these as a little baseline. So let's have a look at what we can do with this bot. So the first one I just showed you was the random, which is plays any random sound file from the folder. You can also do spam, and you can add how many clips you want to spam, and the delay between each clip. So let's do 3 and 0.7 seconds. Alright, and then we have chaos. This will play a random amount of clips with a random delay. So we'll just start that for a second.
You fucking, what are we waiting on?
And I'm gonna stop that because that's gonna go on for a bit. Alright, and then we have full chaos. Works just the same, but this one doesn't cut the clips off. It plays the full clips and then we'll play the next one.
Care about the children.
Alright, you get it. Then we have DR, plays 2 random sound files.
All of you come.
You have combo, so you can do combo oof, for example. Alright. You can also, of course, just type the name of the file. So example, you have Ramsey donkey.
You fucking donkey!
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably add more stuff to this in the future. So just keep an eye out on the GitHub page if there's any new fun things to do with this bot. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching.